Hey guys, another note. A lot of people like to say, he who commits sin is of the devil. So that means if you're saved, you won't sin. And that's not what it's saying either. I wanted to remind you where it says, one born of God doth not commit sin. The seed of Christ is in him and he cannot sin. Again, it's the new man, the spirit, the seed of Christ in you that cannot sin. Again, he's talking about the old man and the new man. So the one who commits sin is of the devil. That's the flesh. That's why flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom. And in my flesh dwells no good thing. And those in the flesh cannot please God. Okay? The new spirit, it is of God. The old man flesh is of the devil. It sins. So I'm trying to explain this to people. If people would really read it, and the new translations confuse it anyway, because the Greek word is actually not about practicing sin. That's a whole different word. But it's incapable of even one sin. Not possible. And every person knows that when you're saved, you still sin. St. Paul kept saying that in his mind, he delights in the law of God. But his members war against him. And that it's no longer I who do it, but the sin that dwells in me. And in his flesh dwells no good thing. So the one who sins, that's of the devil, is the old man, the flesh. And if you don't have the spirit, that's all you got, is the flesh. And so he is not of God, because he does not have the spirit. Whosoever does not have the spirit of God, he is none of his. Hopefully people can get this. I mean, why would anybody think that means? I can see it's confusing. But why would anybody think that actually means you won't ever sin again? But then they change it to practicing. Okay, well, I used to joke around and say, I don't need practice. I sin just fine. But it's not about the frequency, somebody said. Everybody knows. Where's that line? How much is practicing? Once a week? Once every hour? What? No. All sin was purged by Christ. This new man cannot sin. Okay? The old man, the flesh, does. He's of the devil. The spirit is of God. I really hope people can get this. Thanks. God bless.